But I was reading and it was talking about like how there's really like no gifts outside of like the spiritual. And I'll be battling with this sometimes, man, because it hits me in my head and I'll be thinking like, you know what? Oh, this dude is gifted. That's why he can do this. He can do that. He can do this. But now, bro, I'm at the point, and I want to hear what you think about this, but I'm at the point, I don't think any of us are called to do like any job. Any job.
Well, job has a negative connotation.
Yeah, or, okay, job or
purpose?
No, we do have a purpose.
That's what I was about to say.
I do believe we have a purpose. But you know, when some people be like, man, I was called to be like, I was called to be a media expert. I was called to be a business owner or a stock market investor. I don't know.
People
about
say that.
Yeah, man. People
be a stock market investor?
A stock market. Well, people say like, bro, I was called to be like a basketball player, a baseball player. I was called to be a real estate investor.
For the athlete, I don't know, you losing me.
Yeah.
Because for the athletes, yeah, you come out of the womb and you 6'10".
I mean, it does help.
And just a muscular frame.
But that don't guarantee anything. Bro,
it doesn't.
This is what I'm saying.
Genetics.
Pretty much like, that's just genetics. That's not a gift. That's just genetics. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at now. This is why I say that. Because when I say you got a gift, I believe the only gift that you got is to believe in yourself. If you don't believe, bro, then like any of that stuff that you got good genetics, if you got like a great ability to do anything, if you don't believe that you can do it, bro, ain't none of that stuff gonna happen. So what I'm at right now is like, bro, when I used to get so fixated, like, because you know me, I would like overthink things like, do I want to do this major or that major? And I was like, well, I don't really feel called to do those things. And I don't feel called to go work in that place or know that. I don't feel called to do those things. And I'm like, bro, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think you should really be basing yourself on, am I called to do this or called to do that? Nah, bro, you called to, as the way I would say, you called for sure to believe in God and believe in yourself. And that stuff right there, you being able to.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Okay.
But that's just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You just can't just walk on people on the street. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself, man. Why do you not believe, man? Boy, if you don't get
believe in yourself in what context?
Yeah.
If I don't have a purpose, if I don't know my purpose, believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. But with what?
Man, because all of us
I need more than just believing in myself.
Oh, for sure, man. Let's say I was doing the podcast, or I was trying to become a Forex trader. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get into real estate. I was trying to do renting out cars, whatever it is. Whatever it is I'm trying to do, you need to believe that thing that you're doing, that you can do it. You need to be able to believe in yourself because, listen, it says if you believe, you can achieve. And if you doubt, you'll go without. So if you doubt yourself that, like, look, we in the podcasting space and everything, but I could be showing up every single day like, bro, I don't really know if this is going to work out the way it's going to work out. You know, bro, I don't know if we can really do what we trying to do. Like, bro, you know, we recording on this instead of recording on that. Or, bro, we ain't sounding like them. Or we ain't. I could bring all this doubt your way and I could be doing all that stuff instead of believing like, nah, bro, I believe in what you and me set out to do. I believe that this podcast is going to be one of the greatest ever. I believe that we're going to be well known in this space. And I believe that this podcast can do great things and it's going to touch people and impact their lives. So I believe in that stuff, and that stuff stems.
I know, but you had the goal.
Yeah.
And you had the purpose before then. I'm challenging you.
Yeah, no. That's good, bro. That's good that you are challenging me because
you're saying believe.
Yeah.
Believe.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing you.
I'm with that. I'm with that 100%. Absolutely believe in yourself, because even if you do have a purpose and you don't believe in yourself,
for sure,
you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So I just think there's a give and a get. There's a yin and a yang to it. Yeah. That, okay, you're going to need a purpose to believe in, because if you don't have a purpose, there's no point in believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, bro, you're right. And this is why I say that, bro, is that I believe that any industry or any field or whatever you want to call it, any major, any type of study, whatever you want to call it, if you put me in that and I become pretty much, I get impacted by it and I believe that that I'm supposed to be in this space doing this, then I'm going to achieve in it. And the reason why I say that, bro, is like when it came to me playing baseball, when I first was playing baseball, bro, you know, I was just like, hey, you know, this is Little League. My parents just bring me up here. I really don't care too much about this.
Yeah.
But then when I got to middle school and I started seeing like, oh, bro, people taking this sports thing seriously. I didn't know we was really taking. I thought this was all for fun.
Calm down, EJ.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm down, man.
You know what I'm saying? People take this thing serious. Then right then and there, it like a light switch had hit in my head. It was like, oh, bro, you know, you really got to take this thing seriously too. And you have the same opportunity to be, as if not just as great as somebody or greater than some of these people, you know? So in that sense is that's when it started clicking. And then like, you know, later on years down the line, so around going into high school, people started considering me to be like, bro, he's really a good baseball player. And, you know, with the thing happened in middle school too, I was like, man, I don't really want to play baseball. I want to do basketball. Well, then basketball came around.
This is middle school?
Yeah, that was in middle school.
Okay, I was about to say, well, you wasn't playing any basketball in high school.
No. I didn't play none in high school. But you remember what I said why I started playing basketball? I just wanted to beat everybody in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And people started considering me to be like, bro, one of the best basketball players, at least in the neighborhood, you know? And that had happened well. So I started doing well in that, and as well as baseball.
He believed in himself.
I believed in myself. So it was just like different things I saw myself getting into, like different jobs I had and everything. And over time, when I was like, dang, I can really do this stuff. And I was like, bro, I don't think I should be limiting myself to just saying, oh, I can just do this and this is all I can do. Because this is what I was called to do. You know what I'm saying? I was called to just be, I was like in like a, let's just say, a Mark Zuckerberg, bro. I was just called just to do, or Jeff Bezos, because I can say more on him. I was called to just do selling books. That's all I was called to do was sell books.
Yeah.
That was my calling. So I can't go outside my calling. All I believe in myself is that I can only sell books. Now look at this dude. This dude is going to space and returning back and stuff.
Mars.
It's ridiculous, man.
But I don't know.
You think they're gonna go to Mars?
Oh, Elon is not playing.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is not playing.
Ain't his a one-way trip though? It ain't like.
Oh yeah. Elon Musk is
when
not
he goes
playing.
there, that's it.
You're done. There's no coming back. But
I ain't mad at him. I'm pretty sure he done enough here.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah.
No,
you ain't doing it.
I love me some Earth.
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere.
Bro, if it's
Mars, who?
Oh, one way too? I'm like, bro, come on now.
Nah, I'm cool.
We ain't brought back no water, none of that stuff to show it's like.
One movie come out with, what's his name? Matt Damon or whatever. People lose their mind. I'm going to Mars. We growing potatoes. Nah, I'm cool.
Oh, that man.
So with belief and with believing in yourself, okay, don't you think there's a little more ingredients that go into it? Like we've already said, purpose. But okay, what if you believe in yourself, but it's easily broken? You know, like, I believe in myself today, but as soon as you face some adversity,
man. No, that's true.
You're wavering.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. That's why they talk about, like in the Bible, they talked about building your house on the rock instead of building it on sand. Because if you build it on sand, stuff can be easily swayed and moved over. Like there's no real foundation. Yeah. There's even buildings like, when you look at like the architectural, like on buildings on the coast, like Florida and stuff like that, they have to go way farther past the sand to get to like bedrock before they can start building these piers and these like giant buildings out there. Because if you build on the sand, the building is going to just move and sway with the water. Yeah. So it's stuff like that. Like, man, it's no different than what you saying you about to get back into it. You got to work that muscle. It ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, it has. Oh,
no doubt.
Boy,
no doubt it has went somewhere. But
boy, you getting there. But yeah, I get
it's like you said, they can't start you as a white belt because you'll be in there just whooping butt.
White belts don't even spar, but nah.
Yeah, so
I'll be in there looking like a grown man with my purple belt on.
Oh, yeah, it'd be terrible, man. It'd be terrible.
Get out of the way.
It'd be terrible. So that's what I'm saying. They can't do that. Yeah. But if you already had some confidence in yourself, some belief that you could already do something, then you got something there. But it is a muscle that you got to work on because, don't get me wrong, bro, it's times that you're going to waver. It's times that you're going to feel defeat. Even like, I know outside of like pretty much now and then like, there's a few other things I take serious, like, you know, my relationship with God, Mariah, this podcast, you know what I'm saying, my homies. But baseball was one of those things I really, really took seriously. Like, I really took it seriously. And it's hard to take baseball, to me, it's hard to take baseball serious because it's a failing sport. Like,
A failing sport?
Yeah, it's a failing sport.
What does that mean?
You get praised for doing bad. It's crazy. But it's also a perfect sport. That's what's ironic because, look, in baseball, if you go 3 for 10, like 10 at bats, like you get up to the plate 10 times and you only get 3 hits, you go to the Hall of Fame. So that means you only succeeded 30%. I mean, it's even like in things like soccer, bro. If you a goalie, you end up, you give up 2 goals in the game.
It's a wrap.
What?
The whole town hates you.
They about to tear you up, man. So it's things like that. Like
he been going hard all season, mess up on just one game.
Yeah,
give
man.
Up 2.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is that it's things like that that's gonna test your belief in yourself. Like I said, you've been going hard all season, and it's like what the cup game. It's like the last game in this tournament or whatever, and you give up 2 goals. Or whatever you doing, man. It's not just sports, because it's times like you on the job or you got some project that you're doing and you mess up on that project. Like, bro, that's gonna test your belief in yourself. You're like, man, I may not be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because
boy, I had one of those moments at work.
Oh, give it to us then, man.
Oh man, it's a lot. I gotta translate it.
Yeah.
Because I was using this automation framework called Ansible AWX. Ansible AWX Tower.
Okay.
Basically, it's working with Linux hosts to be able to automate certain tasks. And I was trying to make it to where it would accept an encrypted key. I would have to take let's just say the password is password.
Yeah.
I would have to figure out a way to take that password, encrypt it, which is basically just jumble it all up into like a secret code, and then pass it on to like a remote host. So I had to figure that out, and it was hard. I had to learn how to encrypt the key, not the key, but encrypt the password.
Yeah.
Figure out how to pass it, create the key to decrypt it, and then figure out how to receive it. So I had to do all that, and it took me a day.
Yeah,
which is it's a lot of hours when you kind of put like hours into it. Like, oh man, it takes forever. But right before I figured it out, I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. And then I found this article. My job is a bunch of Googling.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
The better you are at Googling, the better you are going to be at tech. So I'm just diving through a bunch of Google articles, and I found this one that was in Spanish. I was like,
down my alley.
I was like, all right, thank you, Carlos.
Yeah.
I got Carlos hooked me up. And I read the article, and there's a certain way you have to format the key for it to be able to be accepted. I was like,
got it.
But I was real close to this. You're like, you know what, man, I can't figure this out. Like, I could be doing something else with my time. And that's how you kind of get into the lane. Like, is this what I should be doing?
Yeah.
Is this what I should be doing with my time? You start doubting yourself.
Because it's not working out the way you thought it was supposed to go.
Yeah, it's a little harder than I thought it was going to be. Because you go on with a lot of confidence, because I done did this before. I built a whole Ansible playbook framework last summer, and it was easy. But this one little thing, it's just like a feature on AWX that I just could not figure out.
Yeah, man.
But encryption, AES.
Yeah.
I always wonder if we got somebody that's technological that be listening to the podcast.
They'd be like, he talking my language.
Maybe.
Man, my sister, if she would listen, my sister would get it.
I don't think she knows anything about encryption and all that. Because I was talking to her about that. She's strictly
coding.
About,
that's it.
Software development.
That's it. Yeah.
So, no knock to her, because I know nothing about coding. Well, I know a little bit. I know how to code certain languages, but nothing like Malia.
Yeah.
She goes hard.
Man. Yeah. But that's what's crazy about it, man, is that you gave me an example right there, is that even with your belief, man, it may be at times where you doubt and you waver and everything. But, bro, you got to put your belief to the test.